Hey y'all, it's your girl, and you already know. Like, share, and subscribe. Y'all, I am under the weather right now, okay? Allergies bother me, but that don't stop the real deal from putting these reactions out here, okay? Now, this reaction right here is gonna be on Bortlen, okay? YNW Bortlen. Bortlen did something that was out the unusual, that if he didn't allegedly know what was going on, he would have left it like it was. Now I put a title up there, YNW Bortlen worst mistake was to drive two unresponsive bodies to the hospital. Cause there you go, you have a chance of the officers, let me say, or the paramedics trying to revive them did anything. But y'all got to remember that they was already unalive on the arrival. Okay, when he brought them, they was already unalive. How could you drive with two unresponsive bodies in your car, smelling the human flesh and everything? Come on, y'all. That Chase was shot multiple times after he died. Okay, the medical examiner who performed the autopsy on Anthony Williams, known as the YNW Fat Chaser, confirmed he was shot multiple times. That's what he said. So why would you take it among yourself to take two unresponsive bodies to the hospital? I don't get that. Now, y'all already know Melly was charged with this, right? They just want to know if he gonna get the pet, the damn penalty. Now, what was this all about? You know what I mean? What was this? Was it about 500K? What was it all about, real deal? Do you think that they was getting ahead? They were getting ready to grow? The growth? What do you think? YNW Melly killed his two friends over 500K? Dispute, claim, alleged. That's what the father said, allegedly. Well, what we're going to do is we are going to watch this video. Julie father believed that the dispute was rooted in their plans to sell the YNW brand for marketing and licensing. Melly was going to get 200,000. Set was going to get 200,000. Okay, Chris was going to get 1,000. That's what it was said. Okay, so he claimed Melly wanted more money than the other founding members. See, Melly should get the most money if he overrides them. If he over the group, did he help them in a kind of way? Allegedly. Okay, so from day quote from day one, I believe that Melly was. This is what the dad said. I believe that Melly was responsible for my son's death on October 26th, Julie father said, based on the demeanor and body language the accused. He has no doubt that they are responsible for the murder of his son and YNW Set Chase. He continued, when he said, when I finally talked to Melly and Courtney on FaceTime, their response and how they reacted, they showed no remorse. They didn't act like they were grieving, like they lost a best friend or nothing. In Juvie father opinion, they was in the best spirits. They never came to town, never came to his son's funeral. Some ain't right about that, y'all. Man, everybody that says free Melly, he said before flashing a middle finger to the camera, that's to you and your mama and your daddy and everybody in that looks like you. And that's me. I said it. That's what uh Juvie father said. But let's get into this video right here. This video is going to demonstrate uh why Ynw Bortlen bringing him to the hospital, unresponsive body to the hospital. Why didn't he call 911? It was the drive-by. They wasn't illegal. Why? Why take them to the? You know they were gone. You waste time. Okay, well let's check this out. And real deal, y'all react, please react to the video.
Pembroke West entrance.
That's him right there, y'all.
Officer, so we don't have to go through the entire video. Did you recognize the vehicle that just entered the hospital?
Yes, ma'am.
And was that the vehicle that you observed, that you testified to earlier?
Yes, ma'am.
Going to publish the outside ER entrance.
How can we contact the bloggers?
I think we can go to bin ver.
What are we seeing on the screen right now?
The sidewalk portion I was telling you about, immediately on the bottom left corner of the screen, where you see those white dashes, that's where the cars drive through. The dashes are for when to see pedestrians walking across into the yard. Then there's a sidewalk portion, and these are the two doors of these, and the right is the pediatric entrance, but it's one big area. And then in the middle is the park bench. Right behind that glass is security desk. I'm sitting in the middle of both of those doors.
And that subject that we see in the video,
That's the gentleman that the person made.
continuing to publish. I'm going to pause the video at 4:36 and 11 seconds. We see a second individual in the video frame. Can you recognize that person?
Yeah, that's me.
Publishing, continue. I'm gonna pause the video at 4:36:51. Is this the where you indicated to us earlier that you had him sit down, Cortland Henry?
Okay.
Now, you can't see the Jeep in the video frame, is that correct?
Yes.
The Jeep would be located at the bottom left, my left of the
Yes.
screen?
Yes.
Okay. And I noticed that you approached and you were talking into something. What was that?
That's my patrol radio.
Okay. Was that your, how you were able to request assistance?
Yes, ma'am.
Continuing to publish.
That's me telling security guard I need medical staff. I'm putting on gloves to check for pulse.
And I see at this point that it looks like some other officers are responding.
Yes, ma'am.
Are those officers at the Miramar Police Department as well?
Yes, ma'am. That's going to be Officer Natasha Torres. And that's going to be Officer Hession.
They're kind of second body, y'all. How in the world could he be like that? And they're acting like he's so concerned about them. Wow. It's not a smart move. Like he cares. So they can say, well, at least he took him to the hospital. That don't mean anything. He could have called the ambulance. Why would they wait until they get closer to? Look. Like he care. He more nervous than he care. So real deal, what do y'all What do you think about what you just saw? He brought 2 unresponsive bodies to the hospital where he could have called 911 to come out there to pick them up. He would have a better chance of them living, allegedly. What y'all think? Let's get into the chat and fill it up, okay? All right? Y'all like, share, and subscribe. I'm out.